So we're going to shade everything to the left of that line because it's less than or equal to. And then we can use the point 0, 0 as a test point. Does it come out as a true statement? If it does or it doesn't, then you know if you did your problem correct or not. And so if we plug in 0 for x, is 0 less than or equal to 4? The answer is yes. So you should have the point 0, 0 shaded in, which we do. And so 0, 0 is always just a nice point to use because it's an easy point, easy numbers to use. Example 3, we can graph the equation 3x minus 4y is greater than 12 in a coordinate plane. Sketch the boundary line of the graph. So first we want to solve for y, and you're going to end up getting y is less than 3/4 x minus 3. And then we're going to decide, is it solid or dashed line? Well, this is a less than sign, so you're going to have a dotted line or dashed line at those coordinates there. And then we can use, Joel, we can use the point 0, 0 as a test point to see if it's a true statement. Well, we are going less than, so you're shading below. And so if you see over here, I know it's kind of not that dark, but you see that our line should not include the point 0, 0. So this should not come out as a true statement, right? Well, let's test it. 3 times 0 is 0, minus 4 times 0, which is 0. So you have 0 is greater than 12. Well, 0 is not greater than 12. That is not a true statement. You should not include the point 0, 0, which is the origin, which we don't. Therefore, we can assume that we did it correctly. And there we are. Example 4 again, graph y is less than 2/5 x in the coordinate plane. What is the slope and what is the y-intercept? The slope is 2/5. The y-intercept is going to be 0, 0 because we don't have one. We can decide if it's going to be solid or dashed. Well, this one is going to be a dashed or a dotted line because it's less than. We also know that it's going to be shaded below because it's a less than sign. Okay, and use the test point other than the original. So we can also use a different test point to see if it works, right? We can plug in multiple different points that we think should be in the shaded area or should not be in the shaded area to see if it works. We just always like to use 0, 0 because it is an easier number to use. For instance, if you use 0, 0 on this, 0 is less than 0. Well, yeah, 0 is less than 0. However, we shouldn't include 0 in our statement, and we aren't, because if you look, we're crossing at the origin and it's dotted, which means we're not including the point 0, 0 in our option. But we could also use, I don't know, 0.11 or point -1. Sorry, we could use 0.1 -1. Well, 2/5 times 1 is going to give you 1. Well, -1 is less than 1, or sorry, it's going to give you 2/5. -1 is less than 2/5. Therefore, our point is correct, and therefore we can assume that we did it correctly. So anyways, Joel, the rest are just practice. You can practice these if you would like, but the rest of the activity, you can go ahead and go through your activity. If you have any questions, please let me know. That's all I have for you. Have a great day, Joel. Bye.